Hello everyone, this is KG Cichlids, and this is my fish room tour. I know it's not a big fish room tour, but it's all I got. I got 4 tanks and a pond in the back. Alright, so this is my 135 gallon, 6-foot long tank, which houses 10 frontosas, and they are the Burundi variant. I also have 3 yo-yo loaches and about 5 clown loaches in there. There's a couple large ones which are around 5 to 6 inches each. There's my big male right there. He's around 10 inches. He's more girthy than anything. He's kind of a pig. When I do feed him, he'll take down 2 bloodworm cubes with no problem at all. So they're pretty much a nice community. There's Eeyore right there. Ben Ochart sent him to me about a year and a half ago or so. You can see the intake right there. It's kind of notched over. That was just from one of the frontosas. They're kind of sketchy. If you walk around the corner and they're not expecting it, they just zip and hit stuff. As you can see, I am running some Aqueon 5575s hang on the back filters, and I've been running those for about 2 years, 2.5 years, almost 3.
That's why we believe.
And I've had these particular frontosas, most of them, well, at least half, yeah, about most of them, for around 3 years, just over 3 years. And this right here is a new power head that I put on the 60 gallon. Right there is a Calvis. Of the black variant. And I do have a breeding pair of angelfish in there. And I'm not trying to breed them or anything. Effectively, at least. If I was trying to breed them, then I would have them by themselves. But just because they get along, I'm just leaving them in there for now. I might try to sell them. Who knows? As you can see, I have plenty of wood in there. I have a lot of Anubias. I have a Anubias congensis, Anubias gigantus, and Java fern. I do have also a royal pleco in there, and a common pleco. Also a couple of clown plecos as well. These are the swordtails, pineapple swordtails that I just acquired. They're looking pretty nice. And there's that royal I was talking about. It's just kind of hanging back there. But one thing that you need to know when you have a royal is you have to have plenty of wood. So you like to graze on the wood, and they will shave it down, and they'll end up making a nice work of art. What I have in the substrate, I was just pointing at right there, is assassin snails. My assassin snails are breeding in this tank, and I have quite a few babies. Which I thought it was kind of cool. And this right here is the 30-gallon tall with the Pogostemon stellatus octopus going crazy. That I love that plant. That grows like crazy. You can just snip it off and it'll grow back within a week. It just it's like a weed. I do have a lot of snails in there, and this is primarily a guppy tank. And I do have one pleco in there. As you can see, actually I have some guppy grass as well, which was actually sent to me by Sergeant Tank Jeremy. So here's the crypt, and you can see a lot of snails covered all over the place on there. Malaysian trumpet snails. Here's snails on top of snails. Which I think is completely beneficial to the tank itself. I mean, it's a sign that you're overfeeding when you get way too many of them. But I don't mind them at all. And I think this guy right here is snacking on a few of them every once in a while. This is my gold nugget pleco. And he really loves bloodworms, that's for sure. I throw in an algae wafer for him every once in a while. This is a chocolate cichlid. He's a little bit like an Oscar. He's got some personality on him. He, when I first bought him, he was killing another one of the chocolate cichlids in the tank. And I was like looking at that going, oh man, he's really beating him up. But he looks really nice. You know what? Might as well kill two birds with one stone and just buy him. So that way the other one's not beat up anymore, you know. This is my koi pond. It's a 220-gallon. And just in the middle of the day, feeding some pellets to them. Even though it's been kind of cold, it's been warming up a little bit because I'm here in California, so I need to feed them at least a little bit regularly. So that was my fish room tour, and I hope you guys enjoyed.